What's going on, Rockstars? Welcome to episode 2 of Will It Fit?
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
I got a beautiful Technobronze TR10. I have an awesome Machine Black TS5. So what are we doing today? We're talking Titan 7 wheels. And if you didn't already know, Titan 7 wheels are fully forged and offer an industry-leading 10,000 tons of pressure. If you want to know more, go ahead and check out our video in the description below. Alright, Rockstars, we're going to move on to the Titan 7 TS5. It's a 17 by 9.5, 57 offset spec. As you can see, it's a beautiful machine black finish. Something really cool that I want to know, Titan 7 actually has a wheel weight chart on their website where you can plot and check all of the wheels and what they weigh. This particular 17 by 9.5 57 offset spec for the S2000, square fitment of course, comes in at 16.8 pounds. So not only do they have an industry-leading 10,000 tons of pressure, but they come in under 17 pounds for a fully forged wheel. That is awesome. Alright, Rockstars, we're going to move on to one of my personal favorites. This is the Titan TR10. 17 by 9.5 51 offset spec. It comes in this beautiful Technobronze finish as you can see here. It also comes in a satin silver and a machine black if that's what you like. It's a 17 by 9.5 51 offset spec with some of the best BBK clearance on the market. 16.8 pounds, fully forged for all. So I guess the biggest question, Rockstars, is will it fit? And the short answer, yes. The long answer, yes. So we've sold a ton of these sets to both track guys and street guys, and both have given us a ton of awesome feedback. If you're looking to pair these with a set of tires, 255 is going to be the synonymous square setup for these tires. If you want a little bit more clearance, you can go for a 245 square setup. Again, it's just going to depend on how low you go. These Titan TR10s and TS5s, the specific spec 17 by 9.5 51, 17 by 9.5 57, they are designed to fit stock fenders. The Titan 7, TR10, and TS5 are designed and spec'd for stock body S2000s. The 17 by 9.5 51 offset spec TR10 and the 17 by 9.5 57 offset TS5 have some of the best BBK clearance on the market while retaining fitment for stock body S2000s. The camber and alignment settings, as well as if you need a fender roll or tab relocation, depends on how aggressive you go, is going to depend on how aggressive your drop is. These are designed for stock body S2000s, but if you're going to go too low, you're probably going to want a fender roll. My personal S2000 is an AP1. I have these TR10s along with RT660, 255, 40 all the way around. I am lowered with a 2-finger gap. All the way around, I do not rub. I have about 2 degrees, I think 1.5 to 2 degrees of camber all the way around, and the only time that I rub is on extreme elevation changes if you're speeding on the freeway. Rockstars, let's go ahead and take a look at a few reasons why a squared setup is better than a staggered setup. So with a square setup, you're going to get the ability to rotate your tires, easier alignments, and much more mechanical grip. So Rockstars, as we mentioned in our first episode of Will It Fit, and if you haven't checked that episode out, go to our YouTube channel now and check it out. We showcased the 17 by 9 45 offset spec RPF1, which has been synonymous with a square setup in the S2000 for so many years. And as we've seen today, with these brand new specs from Titan 7 on the TR10 and the TS5, we have new kings of square fitment. Now with the 17 by 9 45 offset spec RPF1, we used to need to see anywhere from 2, 2.5 to even 3.5 degrees of camber, depending on how low your suspension was set up. These new specs from Titan 7, 17 by 9.5 51, 17 by 9.5 57 respectively, are going to let you run, as we've seen, or as I've talked about today on my personal car, anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 degrees of camber, again, depending on how low your suspension is set up and how wide you go on the tire. 255/40 is going to be the most common square fitment size. You'll probably need anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 degrees depending on how low, again, your suspension is set up. Or some S2000 owners choose to go with a 245/40/17 square setup tire. Saves you a little bit of room, 10 millimeters extra clearance, a little bit cheaper on the tire, and still allows you to get that fitment depending on how your application is set up. Alrighty, Rockstars, thank you so much for joining us today on episode 2 of Will It Fit, starring these beautiful Titan 7 wheels, the Technobronze TR10, the Machine Black TS5. We've gone over BBK clearance, we've gone over camber, tire size, and fender roll modification. And if you saw something on today's video that you need more clarification on, or maybe I didn't answer some of your questions, go ahead and drop a comment below, reach out to us on social media, give us a call at the shop, or even stop by and say hi. Stay tuned for episode 3, where we dive into lady-driven S2Ks. Please take notice why bigger isn't always better. Like, comment, subscribe, share, ring that notification bell, and we will see you on the next one. Stay tuned.